Conspiracy theories have long captivated the human imagination, weaving intricate narratives that challenge established historical events and official accounts. One of the most enduring and controversial of these theories posits that the 1969 Apollo 11 moon landing was an elaborate hoax orchestrated by clandestine organizations, notably the Illuminati, to assert geopolitical dominance during the Cold War era. This theory intertwines skepticism of governmental narratives with the allure of secret societies purportedly manipulating global events from behind the scenes. Origins of the moon landing hoax theory. The genesis of the moon landing conspiracy theory can be traced back to the early 1970s, shortly after the Apollo missions concluded. In 1976, Bill Kaysing self published a book titled We Never Went to the Moon, America's $30 billion swindle, which laid the foundation for many arguments that skeptics would later adopt. Kaysing, a former technical writer for Rocketdyne, a company involved in the Apollo program, claimed that the U.S. lacked the technical prowess to achieve such a feat and that the landings were fabricated to fulfill President John F. Kennedy's 1961 promise of landing a man on the moon before the decade's end. Tap the Illuminati connection. The Illuminati, often depicted as a shadowy and influential secret society, is frequently implicated in various conspiracy theories. In the context of the moon landing hoax, proponents suggest that the Illuminati orchestrated the event to demonstrate technological supremacy over the Soviet Union, thereby solidifying the United States' position as the dominant global superpower. This narrative posits that the moon landing served as a grand spectacle designed to captivate the world and project an image of unassailable American ingenuity and might. Analyzing the alleged evidence. Supporters of the hoax theory often cite specific anomalies in the Apollo mission's photographic and video documentation as evidence of fabrication. Key points of contention include 1. The waving flag. In footage from the moon landing, the American flag appears to flutter, which skeptics argue is impossible in the vacuum of space. However, this movement can be attributed to the momentum imparted to the flag during its placement, as the astronauts twisted the pole into the lunar soil, causing the flag to ripple. 2. Absence of stars. Photographs from the moon's surface do not show stars in the background, leading some to claim the images were taken on Earth. The reality is that the camera settings were adjusted for the bright lunar landscape, rendering the comparatively dim stars invisible in the exposure. 3. Shadow inconsistencies. Skeptics point to shadows that appear to converge or diverge, suggesting multiple light sources inconsistent with the sun as the sole illuminator. These shadow variations are actually due to the uneven lunar terrain and the wide-angle lens used, which can create distortions. Summer. 4. Identical backgrounds. Some images from different Apollo missions show similar lunar landscapes, leading to claims of reused backdrops. Given the vast distances between landing sites, this seems improbable. However, the moon's lack of atmospheric perspective and distinctive landmarks means that distant hills can appear similar from different vantage points. Debunking the hoax theory. Extensive evidence supports the authenticity of the Apollo moon landings. Third-party validation. Observatories and tracking stations worldwide, including those in Australia and the Soviet Union, monitored the missions, providing independent verification of their trajectories and activities. Lunar samples. Apollo missions returned with 382 kilograms of lunar rock and soil. These samples have been studied globally and exhibit unique properties distinct from terrestrial materials, such as exposure to cosmic rays and the absence of water content. Retroreflectors. Astronauts placed retroreflectors on the lunar surface, which are still used today to measure the Earth-Moon distance accurately by bouncing laser beams off them. High-resolution imagery. The Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, launched in 2009, has captured high-resolution images of the Apollo landing sites, showing remnants of the missions, including lander modules and rover tracks. Psychological and sociological underpinnings. The persistence of moon landing hoax theories can be partly attributed to psychological and sociological factors. Cognitive dissonance. The monumental achievement of the moon landing contradicts some individuals' worldviews, leading them to reject the event to alleviate psychological discomfort. Distrust of authority. Historical instances of governmental misinformation foster skepticism, prompting some to question official narratives and seek alternative explanations. Community and identity. Belief in conspiracy theories can provide a sense of belonging to a group that perceives itself as possessing exclusive knowledge, reinforcing personal identity and community bonds. Media portrayals have both perpetuated and challenged moon landing conspiracy theories. Documentaries and films. Productions like the 2001 Fox television special, Conspiracy Theory Did We Land on the Moon, have introduced these theories to broader audiences, often without rigorous fact checking. Internet proliferation. The rise of the internet and social media platforms has allowed conspiracy theories to spread rapidly, creating echo chambers where like minded individuals reinforce each other's beliefs. Educational initiatives. Conversely, numerous documentaries, articles, and educational programs have been produced to debunk these myths, providing scientific explanations and evidence to counteract misinformation. Conclusion. While the narrative of the moon landing being a staged event orchestrated by the Illuminati offers a compelling story for some, it is not supported by credible evidence. The convergence of extensive scientific data, third party validations, and tangible artifacts from the missions affirms the reality of humanity's monumental achievement in space exploration. Understanding the psychological and sociological factors that fuel such conspiracy theories can aid in addressing and mitigating their influence, fostering a more informed and discerning public discourse.